Let's focus on another bank that has reported its provisional updates. Yes Bank came out with its third quarter business updates, a 5% plus growth both year on year on advances as well as deposits, although sequentially deposits did see some decline. But for more on that and more importantly, the outlook for the year ahead, joining us now is Mr. Prashant Kumar, the Managing Director and CEO at Yes Bank. Mr. Kumar, firstly, a very, very happy and healthy, prosperous 2026 to you. And thank you so much for taking the time out.
So, Ritu, first, like a very happy birthday to you. And a very happy New Year.
Thank you very much, sir.
You, family, and all our viewers.
Well, thank you very much for your wishes there, Mr. Kumar. Let's start with those provisional numbers that you've come out with. Compared to some of the peers, perhaps the numbers are not looking as good, especially on deposits. If you could tell us why the sequential decline, and more importantly, going ahead in the year, what kind of improvement do you see? What kind of outlook could you give us for 2026?
I think our numbers are in line with our strategic and stated objective of chasing a profitable growth. But we'll speak more about this when we would declare our quarterly results on 17th of this month. We are in silent period. I would not talk about the bank, but I think the FY26 outlook, I think we are very optimistic because if we see in terms of our GDP growth, if we see the very proactive steps taken by the government as well as by the regulator, I think the coming year would be very, very good for the overall economy and for the banking sector.
So, Mr. Kumar, in light of that, since you mentioned you're optimistic about FY26, what are the trends that you are witnessing? I'm not asking you specific numbers, but how has loan growth demand been on the ground? What sectors have led this loan growth that you reported this quarter?
I think if we see in terms of, say, the demands which are coming, I think it is coming across all the sectors. And I think the best part is that we are seeing the demand coming from the corporates and especially the both manufacturing as well as services sector. I think this is happening after quite a long time. And I think if this demand continues, and especially the private capex start happening, then I think the corporate side, we are going to see a very good demand. We are also seeing a good demand coming from the rural sector and also the consumption-led economy from the urban market also.
In that case, Mr. Kumar, retail, that's almost half your book and has been a bit of a pain point, though. Without getting into specific numbers, sir, is the book overall nearing break-even? Do you expect a meaningful contribution to profits going ahead? Particularly, what is the strategy on the retail front? And also, we understand, Mr. Rajan Pental, who's been looking at this portfolio for the better part of the last decade, is also moving on. So what kind of changes should we expect?
Ritu, I think I would again say it's a silent period for us. I will not speak about these issues. But in terms of retail, if you see the most of the growth which we are getting in terms of what is happening in the market is happening on the gold loan and also on the vehicle loans. Now, these like gold loan, we are not there. This is one business which we don't have any significant number. The vehicle loans are very, very thin margin business. So I think overall retail, if we see, we have taken certain corrective actions, both in terms of the kind of asset classes which we are chasing, and also seeing in terms of improving the credit quality of these. So I think we are moving absolutely the direction which we have set for the bank.
Mr. Kumar, RBI came out with that financial stability report and it really paints a good picture for banks. I mean, profitability is one of the best we've seen in decades. Asset quality at multi-decadal lows, 2.2% kind of a number for the industry. And capital position is strong as well. But going forward from here on, at least from the initial numbers that we've got from the banks that have reported provisional estimates, including Yes Bank, is that LDR ratio is again inching up. In fact, it's at an all-time high now. Do you see that impacting the metrics going ahead? Is that something that concerns you? Will we see more deposit hikes? Or, how do you expect this to play out?
No, absolutely. I think this is one of the risk factors. And this is something which we need to fix. I think for quite some time, what we are seeing that loan growth is surpassing the deposit growth. And that's why the LDR numbers are showing a increase. Somewhere, I think this is one area where we need to figure out, and I think this is the year where we need to make some changes, because this is a structural shift which is happening, that deposits are not moving on the banking side. So I think if the banks need to grow on the loan side, say 12 to 14%, I think at some point of time we need to see the deposit growth happening also more than the loan growth. I think this is one area where all of us together, we need to work and getting more and more deposits into the banking. But I think this is a structural problem which we are witnessing for quite some time.
Mr. Kumar, in your previous answer, you mentioned that you do not have any exposure to the gold loan business. But do you have any plans of getting into it? Because a lot of your peers down south are doing fairly well when it comes to their gold loan business, as evident from their business updates.
No, I think this is definitely one of the good profitable business. We are not there, but definitely we would think in terms of should we enter into this business in a meaningful way. But I think it's still some time away. I think once we finalize our strategy for the next 3 to 5 years, we would definitely explore this opportunity.
Okay, so gold loan is something you will explore. But Mr. Kumar, what about wealth management? I mean, that is an area you've spoken about as an opportunity, especially after the deal with SMBC. Is there any update on that front? And, how really to sort of give our viewers a sense of how your life has changed since SMBC? Any strategic objectives, that have been relooked at?
No, I think definitely wealth is something which is very, very critical for all the banks, because the way the wealth, this sector is growing, it offers a good opportunity. We are there, but we are not in a meaningful manner. And this is what I spoke earlier also. This is one area where we are very seriously looking into in terms of setting up this business in a big way.
Mr. Kumar, thank you very much. Just a few seconds left, to leave us with some of the key themes to watch out for 2026 for the banking sector. In a line, what would those be?
I think the banking sector, like in terms of the profitability, the asset quality, is one of the best. We just need to figure out in terms of challenges because of the deposit growth. But I think on the loan growth, we are very, very optimistic. There are absolutely no issues on the capital side also. So I think the only thing would be the deposit growth. But overall, I think the banking sector will see the FY26. I see in a very optical way.
Amen to that. Mr. Kumar, thank you again for your time here. Always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.